Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th annual Celebrating Women in Conservation Breakfast, which is proudly presented by Trust for Nature and supported by Bush Heritage Australia.
There is growing evidence to suggest that empowering women is one of the single most important ways that you can drive change. It's really only through consensus, where all voices are going to be heard, that we can make a difference.
Addressing sustainability challenges that we all face as a global society and as local communities will require a number of things: leadership, vision, collaboration, as Vic has mentioned very, very strongly, determination and commitment. But they're also going to require capital.
All the things we once thought were too costly, like safety, like environment protection, are actually good for business in the long run.
Do you think that's what's been behind this move towards impact investing?
Absolutely, and I think that the fantastic thing is to see the continuum. When I was an undergraduate and then later doing my graduate work at Yale, I studied economics, and I was actually deeply interested in economics. One of my degrees as an undergraduate was in economics. And at the time, we would look at things like the cost-benefit of something. And I can remember arguing profusely with my Yale professor of economics, saying, he said the only way to measure the value of a spotted owl, which is a highly endangered species, was the net present value of the forest in which the owl lived. And I kept arguing, I don't know what the answer is, but that's not the answer. It is absolutely not the case. And now we have, the fantastic work of Gretchen Daly and so many economists around the world that are doing work on ecosystem services. And we're identifying very specifically that, something like the Catskills in the New York, surrounding New York City, save New York billions in terms of its water catchment and water purification systems by just retaining that natural capital in the system. So in terms of impact investing, that's kind of the next thing on the continuum, which is just so exciting to see that we can recognize there are multiple benefits and there are multiple ways to get a return on investment that actually not only don't do negative things to the world, but actually do really positive things in the world.
What are some of the challenges and successes for private organisations like Trust for Nature and Bush Heritage? Do you think that they can develop impact investment initiatives and monitor true impact?
Look, I think they're already doing some brilliant work. I know Trust for Nature's got a revolving fund where they invest and then resell and invest and resell. That's exactly the kind of thing that impact investing is about, and they were doing that long before the term impact investing, I think, was even around. Similarly, Bush Heritage has done so much over the years to show the world a different model of how we can, access private investments in landscape scale.
What are the challenges as a woman in the corporate space, as well as the opportunities? What do you think we do well?
Look, I think it's hard to kind of generalize, but I do think that we have a different approach generally. We're more collaborative in how we work. We tend to be more collaborative. I think we tend to be more open to kind of wild ideas, new ideas. I think there are a number of things, but I guess one of the things that I guess for me has been important is just perseverance. The big changes that we are trying to achieve in the world take decades, not years, not weeks, not months.
We provided the names of everybody who was here today. But have you just stop and look around your table and look around the room at the leadership that is here and how far we've come. We've got a big, big task. I know, Molly, as you said, it's, decades and decades and hundreds of years. But I don't know if you felt the energy as you walked out of the elevator and just got the buzz. It seems to me we've got a lot of opportunity to succeed in that innovation and creativity. So thank you all for coming this morning.
I think one of the best things from today was really how you feel like so many people are coming together to achieve really big things.
Well, it's very inspiring to see a room full of women who are really making a difference. And yeah, Molly was really inspiring, and just the energy of the crowd was great.